Okay, for people who've joined in again, um, we took a couple of bad beats with nines. I don't know if I'd call them bad beats, but yeah, we didn't win any of those spots. In the first one, yeah, we just ran into a straight. I don't think I could have folded that out. The second one, a flush opened, a one card or straight opened on the board. There were two other players, and I just didn't think I was good. We might have been bluffed out as the person who raised showed that they did not have a flush, but that's okay. It's fine. We respect the bluff. Okay, so all of a sudden we're short stack now. That's okay. It's just a different approach now. I think what we're gonna do is uh, maybe widen our range a bit because we don't want to bleed out our stack. I think there's also ante, by the way. So even if contrary to cash games where you can basically keep folding out if you're not uh, either small blind or big blind, you're paying an ante here. So we can't bleed out. We can't afford to bleed out. So I'm gonna widen my range. I'm gonna play ace X now. I'm gonna play suited cards more aggressively, or well, I guess I'll start playing them in the first. So 3-7 still a fold. But yeah, here's the thing: if I keep playing as tight now with a short stack, given that we've had these two bad beats, uh, yeah, I won't have a good chance of finishing in the money. I know we're just one double up away from the average stack. Average stack right now is 62 big blinds. We're on 35 big blinds. Just one good. I'm just I need to decide on a strategy and stick to it. And baby, the goal is to get through the next 20 minutes and then perhaps take to reassess. It's not the spot we want to be in, but again, there's a long way to go. This part of tournaments, you have ups and downs, so that's fine. No worries. It's just, yeah, not ideal. Again, thank you everyone for whoever's joined in. I appreciate the support. This is the first time I'm streaming a poker tournament live. I tend to play GG every now and then. This is one of the bigger tournaments I've played. And yeah, for people who've just joined in, so I actually won a satellite tournament last week. A satellite tournament is one in which the payout is in the form of a ticket to another tournament with a larger buy-in. So instead of getting a dollar amount or a cash amount, you basically win an entry to a bigger tournament. And this today here, we're playing the bigger tournament, which has a buy-in of $150. So yeah, wish me luck. Still a long way to go. I'm only playing one bullet today, which means if I bust out, I'm not gonna put in another $150. That's out of my budget or bankroll. Um, so yeah, it's pretty stoked to play this actually. Let's hope we finish in the money. It's $150. Okay, big blind with 3-5. 3-5 is one of those hidden hands, you know. Well, it needs to be suited. It's quite a hidden straight if you get there. I like playing low cards, low. Well, generally suited connectors. 3-5 isn't a suited connector, but um, yeah. I mean, I guess what's key is mixing up your strategy, right? So I know I've been saying that I'm sticking to a tight range, but the positional plays that I mentioned earlier, where we also won on 3-5 on the button. Uh, there are certain moves which pay off because you build an image on the table and a reputation, and you're expected to raise on face cards and pockets pre-flop. Every now and then, if you raise like a low suited connector and you get some equity on the flop, which could be not necessarily in terms of hitting a pair, but also if you just flop a straight draw or a flush draw, a lot of times you can like double down on that and make your move seem like a bluff when you actually have equity. So the idea is to keep playing those hands every now and then. Okay, so we've got pocket fives. We have to play this. It's not a hand I want to put all my money in on, but if no one leads in, I'm definitely going to open. Okay, I think I'm just going to call this. Uh, or we're up against a short stack as well. That is not a bad flop at all. We've got a gut shot, so 7 gives us a straight. I'd be surprised if they have a 6 or an 8 here, so we seem to be ahead. I might actually re-raise if Monete Zando bets into me. Yeah, I could min raise this just to see where we stand, you know. Yeah, I think I have to commit. I don't know. I put this person on 2 overs, maybe. I'm just gonna call that and see. That's unfortunate. Well, we got lucky there. Okay, we hit a gut shot. Snow 5 or 9. Okay, that's an extremely lucky escape for us. Yeah, I'm not happy with that, but he got really lucky there. I hit the gut shot somehow. Again, I wasn't expecting to run into ace 8 there, right? Like, I don't know, that's ace 8, ace 6. If you get beaten by that, it's just tough luck. But, well, we got away. Yeah, I guess the, the luck favors you sometimes and goes against you. But yeah, let's make sure we're just uh, sticking to making the right play as opposed to playing gut shots in the future. I actually didn't play that for the gut shot. I just thought my fives would be good. Uh, yeah, I put the opponent on maybe 2 overs or a draw as well, but here we are. Okay, we're back to a decent position. We're on average stack again. Yeah, I think the two hands with nines just put me in kind of a tilted headspace, but we're back now. I think let's forget about that, move on. We're back to average stack where we were before we ran into nines. So let's start fresh again. Again, we play each hand as it comes. We've got 15 minutes for the next break, which is the second milestone for me. Once we get there, we again sit back, have some water. Hydration's important. Uh, And yeah, patience again. I think it's just about taking each hand as it comes, just getting through each hour, making it to the next break, and yeah, grinding it out. It's a funny game. You lose on pocket nines twice, and then pocket fives just gets you a good hand. That's poker for you in a nutshell. Okay, King Jack, I'm gonna stick to what I said earlier. I'm folding this. Favin, B Haven is fairly short stack. They're gonna shove if they see a decent flop. I'm gonna fold that. Ten Jack, I really like that hand. Again, it's pretty. It's an early position, not the best hand from this position. Also not suited. Okay, A7 again, one of those positional plays I was talking about. I could let's see what happens here, but I wouldn't mind limping in here. Even honestly, I don't think re-raising is the worst choice here. Yeah, it's important to keep mixing it around. I think the button's just trying to take positional advantage. So I'm actually gonna like re-raise over here, hoping for a fold pre-flop or yeah, I'm just gonna kind of take the lead on this. Well, yeah, I can't play that. Yeah, that backfired. That backfired. I want to redeem myself. Stephen Assassin. He's put me in a tough spot again. We cannot let the ego get the better of us. Seven Jack. I hit a gut shot again. uh, yeah, the A7 play again. The rationale there was what I tend to do when I'm the button a lot of times is I'll make a raise with a generally liberal range, which is what I'd expect my opponents to do as well. And ace on the big blind seems like a hand that is stronger than what Stephen Assassin would raise with. Um, so yeah, with that, I'm hoping maybe for most times what happens there, I think, is the initial aggressor just calls, and then we kind of rep a really strong hand on the flop, right? Ace shows up great, even if not, we rep like strong pockets. Yeah, that's an annoying one. I could have saved some money there. But again, I think a mixed strategy is important. Just need to make sure we don't do this too often. It's great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's not the kind of hand you want to put your money in. Okay, King Queen. I really like King Queen as a hand. I mean, suited's obviously better, but lots of good flops for King Queen. I'm gonna. Lots of pre-flop hands that dominate us. There's no way for me to rule out an ace queen or ace king, king queen suited pockets. Yeah, they just look strong from Monster SJ. Perhaps could have taken the lead there just to know. Maybe Monster SJ doesn't. Uh, I don't allow him to re-raise if I'm the one re-raising. So could have done that there, but it's okay. Okay, we've been rather poor streak in the last 20-25 minutes. I mean, barring the gut shot, I think. Yeah, that was the poker gods doing us some good. But generally, I don't know. I'm not feeling too comfortable right now on the table. Perhaps not as much as the first hour. That's okay. At this point, I'm just trying to like get to the break, which is 7 minutes away. Just take a breather, relax. Again, we don't. I think we're pretty average in terms of stack size, so that's okay. Um, it's just the game's picking up right now. As you can see, I think there's a lot more hands being played. Yeah, as the blinds increase and the effective stack size in terms of big blinds reduces, you'll just see the range of players loosening a bit. Our time, we need to start doing that as well. Again, I just want to get to the break after which I'll kind of reassess. Yeah. Yeah, I might as well call that. It's just one big blind. Okay, we hit something. Yeah, these are the tricky spots you get in when you play hands like these, right? Where you just limp in from small blind. I've hit the pair. I'm gonna call this. It's hard to get away. I could have called that, but a king is in his range. Even if they're betting on a draw, like with that big stack, I feel like, and my small stack, uh, they have an advantage in terms of A being the stack size for them to raise on the river, even if they're playing a draw and don't get them. Um, yeah, I'm getting good value here, but again, I don't want to be sucked into a hand. Yeah, similar position. If I played this as well, I it would have been really hard for me to fold here. And as the non-aggressor, finding yourself in these spots, it's quite tricky. You don't want to bleed out on hands you don't feel confident about. So I think it's a little too early to start playing flips. I think anything under 10 big blinds for me would be flip only. Uh, I think 32 big blinds were still fairly close to the average stack. Yeah, usually below 15 big blinds or maybe 10 big blinds, I'd probably just go all in if I see a good hand. Uh, so the average stack right now is 48 big blinds. Again, we're one win away from just being at par. Okay, it's Mr. Brunson again. Rest in peace to the legend. Yeah, no way I'm playing that. Okay, well, that's the end of another hour. Thank you for sticking around. 2 hours in, not bad. I mean, grateful to still be here. Things could have been worse. We got lucky with the gut shot with pocket fives. Yeah, it's not the best position to be in, but again, we're one good hand away from just getting back to average stack, and that's generally the metric I use to gauge how I'm doing. Again, we take each hand at a time, each hour at a time. Next objective would be to get through the next hour of play. Hopefully, we'll have a stack that's above average by the next hour. I will just be back in about a minute or so. uh, Devang, I think you found yourself on the wrong stream or the wrong website, perhaps, because I will not be taking my shirt off here. At least not until I finish in the money or reach the final table. Okay, how about this? If I reach the final table, my shirt's off. I play the last hour, presumably, or last 2 hours. If I make it to the final table, I'll dance. But yeah, we're a while away from that. So let's see. Okay, for people who joined in, while we wait for the break to finish, again, quick context, this is my first ever live poker stream. I tend to play tournaments on GGPoker every now and then. This is one of the bigger tournaments I've played, which is why I kind of decided on a whim to just stream and have friends tune in just to make sure I'm playing good poker and not tilting, which which tends to happen after bad beats. But yeah, I played a tournament last week. That was a $5 buy-in. It was a satellite tournament which I won. There were about 75 people, and I finished first, which got me the ticket to this tournament. So a satellite tournament is one in which the winner of the tournament, or if you finish in the money instead of getting a cash payout, you get a ticket to another tournament. So here we are. This tournament has a buy-in of $150. Uh, I guess most people playing this have just bought in the 150. So in terms of experience, at least, and total winnings, we're probably in the bottom percentile because satellites, as far as I'm aware, constitute of like 5 to 10% of all the players who make the final tournament, the main tournament. So yeah, we won the satellite. Here we are. I'm only playing one bullet today, which means if I bust out, I won't be rebuying. Uh, so yeah, that dictates our approach as well. Oh, thank you, Mom, for your wishes. Good night, and appreciate your blessings. Hopefully, when you wake up next morning, we'll be playing on the final table. The ticket to buy is $150. Yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. 18 seconds. No, I think it's every 12 minutes. Blinds double every 12 minutes. Yes. So we started with 10,000 chips, which was 100 big blinds. Yeah, so we're on level 9 of blinds right now. After 18 seconds, we'll move to level 9, which means, yeah, the blinds will increase. Actually, okay, wow, what a great hand to start the third hour of play with. We've got pocket queens. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna limp now. I'm actually just gonna straight up open with a three big blind raise. Yeah, that's fine. Perhaps a little, but that's okay. I think earlier I was kind of limping with strong pockets. I just want to make sure I'm playing a mixed strategy. It's important to keep shuffling it around a bit. That's okay. It is a bit painful. Yeah, he wants some more value on queens, but that's fine. Yeah, I was hoping to see Casanova go all in when I had queens, but it's fine. Ooh, Casanova, you lucky man. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Ace two and big blind. Yeah, no, I cannot. Can't put half my stack on ace two. Okay, let's hope for a good hand on the button. We've got 7, not the best. Yeah, I don't see any situation in which I'm playing that. Both small blind and big blind have a stack advantage. No point raising into them. Well, okay, our man Casanova has raised already. Yeah, I don't have a read on this player, so it's best to stay away. Not sure what you went all in with last time. Ooh, I flopped dubs. Oof, guys, am I playing too tight? I don't know. I'm starting to question my strategy. I generally tend to be a tight player, and at least during this stage of a tournament. But I can see how I perhaps miss out on hands and value that uh, maybe loosening up a bit would get me. But look, it's always trying to find that balance between knowing when to be aggressive, knowing when to be tight. Uh, Yeah, no, that's a good point actually. My VPIP is the second lowest on this table. So, yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty rough table. Lots of cheating around. So yeah, maybe I could loosen up a bit. It's yeah, it could work both ways. But yeah, if everyone on the table is playing loose and I'm tight, that's perhaps putting myself in a position where I'm missing out on a lot of hands and opportunities. That's fine. We're gonna wait for the moment and pounce when we have the hand. Patience. Patience is the name of the game. Okay, we'd have a double gut shot here. I quite like double gut shots, right? Hidden 2 or 6. Ooh, we got the 6. Okay, waiting for one big hand. Waiting for one double up. We've been around for about 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 75 minutes more, and okay, there we go. Ace Queen suited is a premium hand, and I actually might raise here. I think I will. Okay, now that is a tough spot. It's a funny game, man. I know I'm beat. I know I'm beat, man. I know I'm beat. Yeah, I have to fold that. That's just yeah. I think that's the right play. Oh, okay. We flopped the top pair. Again, I just don't know even flopping queen that is good, right? Wow, that was tough. That was annoying. Nah, I can't go all in on king queen, but I'm gonna. I could raise this actually, but again, I don't know. I'm just gonna call. Yeah, it's tough playing with. I mean, I guess I could have, but it's still a risky move, basically. Yeah, we're out of position here. That's just a straight check. I think, there's seven big blinds. I could take a stab here, perhaps. You know what? I'm gonna take a stab. I'm gonna take a stab here. I have to. I can't keep playing loose. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that just everyone was weak in that hand, so I had to steal the pot. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. Yeah, finally we won something. I don't know, man. Like ace queen in that position, like if this Brazilian guy doesn't raise on the six big blinds, I was thinking of going all in, or maybe just calling that as well. But when you have someone who's re-raising like a four bet there, I just don't see myself going all in on that. Again, I think it's a little too early. Like 30 big blinds is 20 big blinds also still a considerable stack. 8K, so I agree. Ace King, I think I'm not like that. Uh, Ace Queen is a laydown, I think. It's a really good looking hand. uh, I just don't like Casanova sitting here, you know. I probably would have raised this if it weren't. I just don't have a sense of when this person's going all in. I could have opened with 7-9. It's just, yeah, there we go. It probably doesn't do that if I raise, but just don't have a sense. Yeah, I'm glad Casanova's getting busted out. Come on, not another 10. Okay, I think we've been grinding quite well. We're still in it. We're in a decent position. So I'd be happy if I stick around in this position as well consistently, which would mean winning a hand every now and then to match the blind inflation, the hike in blinds. I think as long as I keep doing that, I'm fine. The idea is to get through the late registration and then kind of change the approach. Yeah, if I finish in the money, I'm more than happy. Anything above that is a bonus. We take it from there. The first objective is just to finish in the money, which for people who've just joined in, we've had a total of 3,200 uh, money. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I was in a similar position with A7 earlier when I raised. I won't do the same again. I'll just flat that. It's a good flop. Uh, Check into the aggressor. So earlier I've been limping C bet on the flop when I've hit. I might consider raising this time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably raise a bit. This jack beats us. If he has a jack, might as well find out now. So I'm just gonna raise him. Yeah, okay. I think that was a good play there. I don't want to stick around, have draws open up, and then you're second guessing what they could have. Uh, Even if I get re-raised there, I probably lose lower than what I would have if I played it. If I just flat called and then got raised again on the turn. So okay, I'm gonna fold this. Okay, that was a good win. We need to keep having small pots like that to just maintain. Yeah, that's the game. Okay, we've got another premium hand. Ace Queen. I have to raise this now. Yeah, I'm gonna raise this time. Let's see how it goes. I can't keep limping with Ace Queen. It's not a bad outcome. It's fine. Got two big blinds. Ace 3, I did this out actually. I don't know. This is a tricky one, man. I just want a hand. I'll sit it out. I mean, I guess you do take. I don't know. Again, this is where I probably feel I'm a little tight at times. I don't know. That's just a tricky one to be in. You've got a large stack who's raised. I don't know. I'm always skeptical about people who raise from an early, or anyone who plays a hand from an early position, even if they're calling or raising, especially if they're a big stack as well. I don't know. I just don't want to be uh, the limper there. Okay, well, we've got jacks now. Let's see how we want to play this. I think because it's been a relatively loose table, I I wouldn't mind just calling that. Let me call and then re-raise. Look, I think I'm gonna re-raise that. If I run into something above jacks, so be it, right? But I have to raise this. I just simply have to raise this. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. Even if I get a call, I know I'm going in the flop as an aggressor, right? So I think that's what I wanted. Just a limp followed by someone raising, and then I can raise. So I'm happy with that play. Of course, you want more value on jacks, but that's kind of out of your control, right? What's in your control is the action you make. And I think on a table that's relatively loose, you want someone to raise into you pre-flop when you have like a really solid hand, so that you can re-raise them then. And calling from an early position gives you that benefit. Yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't have the answer about how to play like these suited ace cards, right? Like an ace three of spades, ace seven of spades. I guess you do have the wheel draw, but I don't know how many times do you hit that draw, right? Even with flushes, like actually when you have a suited hand pre-flop, it only like increases your equity of that hand pre-flop by like 1%, which is actually not as high, given that people tend to like suited cards quite a bit. It doesn't improve your chances of winning a hand. Yes, you do. There are chances of you getting equity, right? If you hit a flush draw, or you can make that work in your favor. But again, that's risky play, especially when you don't have a big stack in a tournament. You don't want to kind of make moves based on draws. So yeah, that's probably why I'd avoid playing those hands. But yeah, I guess generally that's where I think I could loosen up. Those are tricky hands to play. And with big blind, for sure. Yeah, even if the 8 hits, your jack's a header, so I don't see a point playing here. 6-8 suited is actually one of my favorite hands. Tom Dwan, a player I really look up to, is a big fan of 6-8 as well. Raise. Look, I might want to play this, Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the game's just about feelings. This was one of those moments. I was trying to see if I should play this, and I don't know. These are the crucial moments, right, where you tell yourself you're sticking to a strategy, and then you run into a hand like 6-8. Not a bad position to limp, but it's best to stay away. Raise. Call. Okay, not too far from average stack. Next break is 30 minutes away. We've gotten through half of this session. So 30 minutes more of play, and then we take a 5-minute break again. Yeah, the last one was weird, man. King 8 versus what? Skyden at his flush draw. King 9. Oh, sweet Santa. Are you gonna gift me something, sweet Santa? King 9. Yeah, thanks, Pranav. What am I doing? I should be folding that instantly. Thank you. Appreciate the comment. Okay, interesting. No, yeah, King 9's not ideal limping with that. It's a dirty turn. Okay, there we go. We've got a good hand. This is callable or raisable? Not sure. Let's see how the action passes on to us. Uh, okay, I'm gonna raise this guy actually. I don't mind. I don't mind Vitali shoving me with a stack of 18 big blinds. Oh man. Oh. Fuck, not again. I'm beat, man. I'm fucking beat. I'm beat, man. Yeah, it's just annoying. That's just annoying, you know. Ace queen earlier, ace jack now. It's fine. Oh, we flopped dubs. Whatever. So I agree. I need to take these chances for sure. It's just I'm trying to play a little tight, you know. Okay, I could either, because I'm early position, I could limp and then re-raise. Or maybe just start off with a... Yeah, I'll just raise. Okay, we could c-bet this. I'm gonna c-bet this one. It's a relatively dry flop. I just think he read me, man. I just think I don't know what this. Probably a flush draw or. Yeah, I don't know. I think I have to see, but most times I get a fold.
Call. Check. Bet.
Okay, we're fairly short stack again. That's annoying. A couple of bad. Yeah, I think twice on ace jack, ace queen.
All in. Call.
It's a tough one.
Old. 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 Old.
I hate being in this spot.
Old. 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 Raise. Old.
Again, I don't want to like. I'm not playing this.
All in.
I've become short stack. I need to.
Old. 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 Call.
Yeah. Wow.
Old. Raise. Old. 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 Raise. Old. Old. Raise.
Okay, man. It's a tough position to be in, but I'm just gonna play disciplined. Hopefully, I won't go below 15 or 10 big blinds in this session. Yeah, move is to keep playing tight. I think hope for. Okay, we have our hand of the evening again. Pocket fives.
Call. Old. 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 Old.
It's not a bad flop. I'm just gonna let the aggressor come to me. Like just
Bet. Raise. All in.
Oh man, no. No, why did I do that? No. Why did I do that?
Old. Old.
Oh man, pocket fives.
Raise.
I just thought he was full of shit.
Old. Old.
Oh man, that's annoying.
Old.
Okay, we're in all-in territory now. I think it's time to.
Raise. Old.
I think we're in double up territory. That is a little annoying. I could have avoided that, but it's okay. Yeah, okay, here you go, man. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, because I'm gonna shove. I have to shove, yeah.
Old.
Let's go.
Old. Old. Raise. Old.
I have to, man.
All in. Old.
Okay, we're getting some good hands, but our stack's pretty low, so I think this is also in shove territory.
Raise. Fold. Fold. Call. Raise. Fold.
I think I'm gonna shove this.
All in. Call.
I figured I could have been dominated. Okay, this might be it, man. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, that's fine. I'm a little annoyed. Thank you guys for joining in. King Queen's a tricky one, man. Ran into Ace Queen. Yeah, I was dominated there. Couldn't do much. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, just with King Queen versus Ace Queen. Uh, we finished 1,600. I guess 50th percentile. Not the best performance, but it's fine. We got some experience, and I'm glad I was able to stream. So thank you guys, and until next time, see you.